There is something known as black and white thinking, and when someone thinks this way, they usually reduce an entire spectrum of possibilities on a subject down to the two most extreme options. And it is either that you're a good person or a bad person, it is either my way or the highway. I don't know why black always have to mean bad, that's kind of racist. Or something that is all too common, you are either with us or against us. Psychologists consider this black and white thinking to be a cognitive distortion, which is kinda like a thinking mistake, because it keeps you from seeing life the way it really is, which is complex, uncertain, not fair, pretty rough, pretty tough, and constantly changing, as this way of thinking can cause you to see things as only good or bad, with no in between. And this thinking bias can happen on a daily basis. It could be at work, for example. If they are ignored by the coworker once, a black and white thinker is more likely to put them immediately in the bad area and is now an enemy, regardless of the fact that they might have not even hurt you. It could also happen in politics. Mine is right and yours is wrong. No offense, but actually a little bit. Or a really common place is in religion. You either choose to believe that there is no God, or you do, without the possibility of there being an agnostic side, which is, I don't know whether God is real or not, but no, we don't want to hear it, either with or against us. This way of thinking just assumes that there are only two possible categories, and that everything and everyone must belong to either one of the two. Trying to create a middle ground is ignored entirely. And I think you can already see the problem with this way of thinking, because sometimes we all have a tendency to think this way. For example, a small mistake while presenting on a work project might cause you to feel as though the entire presentation went poorly, even though that wasn't the case. Or when you like someone, you're more likely to only see the good parts about them and ignore the flaws. But if you can put situations and people in only two options, you might not be able to see the good thing in a bad scenario, or see the bad things in a good person. But fortunately, there is another way of thinking, which counters this black and white mindset, which is called being more open-minded, of course. Which basically means, yeah, if you see someone not greet you, you might be more considerate of judgment. She literally ignored me becomes she might have not heard me or just had a bad day. And the thing is, probably not. But the point is that there are more options than simply yes and no, good and bad, black and white. Now, if the question were to come up, which way of thinking is better? I don't know. But in conclusion, some characteristics of open-minded people are that they tend to be more curious to hear what other people's view on something is. They're more able to have their ideas challenged, have more empathy for other people, and believe that others also deserve the right to share their beliefs and thoughts, to a certain extent that is. And I don't know about you, but I would rather be friends with this person than this person. No disrespect and nothing personal. Anyway, thank you for watching. Take care.